director, Mr. Direk J. Altarejos. Siya pa mag-introduce naman.
Hello, magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. Maraming salamat sa Himalaya. Nandito po ulit tayo sa tahanan natin. No? Gusto kong pasalamatan sa harap ninyo ang mga kasamang bumuo ng pelikulang ito dahil sumama talaga sila, tumulong sila. Gusto kong tawagin yung executive producer namin, Art, let's go, Art Cruz. Salamat, assistant director, nandito si Roswell Hilario. Of course, nandito ang creative manager from 2076 Collective, si Marco Mata. Ang napakagandang music ni Von de Guzman. Oh my God! Of course, tatawagin ko po, I am so honored to have worked with these two great actors. Promise. The pillars of the film, Mr. Allen Dizon and Miss Loris Guillen.
Salamat po sa pagdating nyo this premiere night. We're happy, we're excited to bring our film back in our homeland after we world premiere in Moscow International Film Festival, and of course, we compete in the NAM Asian Film Festival. Siya nga pala, yung film na to, today about to say, it will touch delicate issues of our societies. Pero we try to balance it with heritage culture, and that's what I like when Jay trying to binobomba yung katotohanan in the background.
Magandang hapon and magandang hapon sa inyong lahat. Thank you for coming and supporting this film, which is premiering for the first time in the Philippines. And we thought that, you know, J.R. Tarejos started directing, in Cinemalaya, the Director Showcase Cannes Film Festival. And and I accepted this role because, bihira lang ako mag-artista, pero pag kinukuha ko, usually yung mga matataray, matataas na alta, na kontrabida. So once in a while when I get a project like this, it intrigues me, so that's why I did it.
Thank you, Cinemalaya. So nakakamiss pa rin talaga na umattend sa mga ganitong festival, and especially sa Cinemalaya dahil alam naman natin dito yung home ng mga indie film na nagpasikat sa lahat ng mga pelikulang Pilipino na tumulong sa lahat ng mga artista, direktor. Thank you so much po, and of course, Direct Jay, maraming salamat kay Sir Art at kay Direct Loris. Yan. Thank you.
Salamat ulit sa Cinemalaya. Masaya po tayo dahil we are celebrating the 20th year of Cinemalaya. And I am very fortunate to have been part of it for 2 years. In 2010 with Pink Halo Halo, and Kasal in 2014, which won the best film. So, dahil 20 years namin, tinatanong ko siya, ano nga ba yung kahulugan sa akin ng Cinemalaya? No? What is Cinemalaya to me? What is independence to me? Because bahagi yun. Pinag-usapan tayo bilang mga independent filmmakers. What is it to be an independent filmmaker? And those hysterical questions have been boggling my mind, especially so what happened to the Los Sabongeros, no? Due to the threat, no? And siyempre, any threat should be considered delicately kasi wala namang sining ang kapantay ng buhay ng tao eh. I mean, sinasabi ko nga, ang sining ay hindi sapat, no? Lalo na sa problema natin sa bayan. So lalo pa kung ang buhay natin. Kasi makakagawa lang tayo ng totoong malayang sining kung malaya tayo bilang individual. Kaya dapat ang tingin ko, ang pelikula natin ay magbibigay ng ideya para makaigpaw tayo sa kalagayan natin. Cinema should also teach us how to dream, how to desire. Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. Welcome sa Philippine premiere ng Guardia de Honor. Salamat. Actually, this film is inspired by the event, remember in 2020, when a police person killed a mother and son. So, of course, hindi naman natin mahihiwalay ang pamilya sa politika dahil sabi nga nila, basic unit of society. At sa pelikula nga natin, basic unit of destruction ng pelikula. And Yun, maganda ngayon sa mga nangyayari sa paligid, ang usapin ng pamilya. Magandang tinitingnan natin, ano nga ba yung pamilya Pilipino? No? To distill the film no, into its essence. Kasi, di ba, at saka pagbalik tanaw din sa tradisyon ng pelikula kung saan nagsimula naman talaga siyang black and white. Tapos syempre, if your images have the absence of colors, na mas nakaka-focus ng tao sa kwento at sa performance. Ano? Gaano man yun ka-subtle. And yun yung gusto nating iparating doon sa treatment na yun. Salamat. Para sa akin, baka naman ang tao may pagkakataon o hihingi ng pagkakataon para ma-redeem ang kanyang sarili. Pero para sa akin, Lynn, ang mga karakter na katulad ni Allen, baka dapat wala silang redemption. I mean, diba? Kasi mamamatay tao. I mean, kahit na anong humanize, I try to humanize him, no? Pero hindi. You don't humanize monsters. Salamat. But it's about the society where we live in, no? And the institutions that we navigate through as families, as Filipinos. Kailangan natin makaalala sa nakaraan para sana hindi na maulit sa kasalukuyan. Okay.
I was more concerned with the family and the way that the family, the mother, the matriarch felt that he had to protect his family, her family. At yung pag-protect niya ng family, he sweeps under the rug lahat ng parang nasa-sense niya na mali. And then eventually in the end, malalaman mo nga, yung palang ang pumatay ng asawa niya, yung anak niya.
Yes.
So, and so I ano, not in a moralistic way, not in a modern moralistic way, but more of like a Greek or somehow
Yes.
Way that the tragedy and that by killing the son, he puts an end to the cycle of evil. And of course the son becomes, because he loves the son is not a participant in that last crime, but rather she was the one that paid for the whole thing. It's not a prescription of what to do. I mean, I am not Mother Anita at all. You know, I mean, I'm very clear about my, choices. But I was depicting, I was in a movie. It is my role and my performance is in the context of what is in the mind of the director. There was a need of a scene where it had to be confessed what was, ano yung sin ng family. And the mother, the mother decides to end the cycle by killing the one that she loves the most. I mean, siya naman ang good sinti kasi. So I suppose by doing it this way, I don't judge kasi the roles I play. But if I watch this, I would learn as a lesson that is not the way to do it.
Kami mga artista siguro, yun yung talent namin na set aside namin yung totoong buhay namin sa ginagamparan namin character. So, thank you.
Salamat po sa punta dito, pagpanood sa amin. And sa mga press po, sa mga nanood, please support our film. So sa mga producer po katulad namin, we want this to be sustainable. So we have a very successful round outside the Philippines. So for the story not to become instinct in our homeland, so please be generous to us when you post something on your write-ups. Thank you.
Good evening. Maraming salamat po sa lahat na pumunta. And yun, ulitin po sana, supportahan po natin pelikula ng Pilipino. Maraming salamat.
Maraming salamat po sa lahat ng pumunta, nanood at sumuporta sa aming pelikula Guardia de Honor. At sana mapalabas pa to ng maraming makanood, yung mga regular theater or special screening at least para siyempre makita yung pinagpagura namin, direct lang actors, direct Luis, lahat. Yan, thank you po sa lahat.
Maraming salamat for your curiosity and for being and staying and watching the movie. Not because it's hard to watch, but it's different. So I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. And even the few who are here, but who like something about the film can tell other people about it.
Salamat ulit. Mabuhay ang Sining Malaya, mabuhay ang Sining Malaya. Sana tuluyan ang maging malaya ang Pilipinas. Magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat.
Parang unpredictable yung napanood ko. I wasn't expecting na ganito explosive yung experience, especially doon sa ending, na super nagulat talaga ako. Nakakilabot siya in a subtle way. So, hindi siya yung parang gusto talaga ng movie na mag-preach, pero at the same time, marami siyang sinasabi at marami ka rin may indihan tukol doon sa movie na message na gusto iparin sa audience niya. So this is a very important film to watch for this generation. Kaya talaga dapat panoorin.
Actually, it's good. It's different. And nagustuhan ko yung sinabi ni Direk J na kung bakit siya black and white so that you focus on the emotion and the story. Which is effective, very effective. So mas nag-focus ka talaga sa story. And pinakita talaga doon sa story na kung gaano ka-complicated yung family. Kasi totoo naman wala namang perfect family, and then there's really this complicated love-hate relationship between all of us, di ba? So I like it, and there's so many symbolisms in the film na alam mo dapat talaga, sana talaga mas palabas pa siya sa mas marami sinihan so that more people can watch it, mabuhay ang Pilipinas.
From JL Tarejos na naman. Talagang si JL Tarejos iba gumawa ng pelikula. Ang husay ng acting ni Allen at ni Luis. Congrats sa inyo, napakagandang movie. Thank you.
Sabi ko lang, napakagandang pelikula po itong napanood ko, film by Direk J. Altarejos. Worthy of the Honor is an experience na lahat na makakapanood hindi siya malilimutan. It is in beautiful black and white. Yung mga kinatalakay niya kakaiba. Nakapanginginig na ba? Nakapangingilabot. But not in that horror kind of way. But kasi moralidad, gobyerno, at kung ano nung mga pangyayari na lahat tayo nakaka-experience ang tinatalakay sa pelikula. Lahat ng artista magagaling, lalo na si Allen Wilson, si Direk Luis Kevin. At ang pinakagusto ko, para siyang modern day Greek tragedy na dahan-dahan nag-unfold sa'yo. Pero at the end, marirealize mo na ang dami-dami niyang katotohanan na kinasampal-sampal sa'yo na paulit-ulit. At sana, hindi lang ako, kundi ikaw, magising na tayo.